shove it into the fucking water.
Yeah,
right.
Salt.
Take a bucket from the lake and douse the fire.
Yeah. We never had a problem. Anything getting out of control up there.
Fucking regulations, man. That really pissed me off, though. I was hungry. I had fucking fresh meat. I was homeless in a fucking tent. And I started to build a fire, and the dude goes, that's a $2,000 fine if you light that fire and they catch you. And I'm like, what in the flying fuck?
You know, I had some guy come through here like 3 weeks ago. He was walking from Montana to Oregon to go to his brother's house. And it was really sad because I really care about people. And
yeah, I know that trail runs just south of the Canadian border. It's famous.
Well, he was walking the interstates to get down to Oregon from Montana. And he got down here where I'm at. And, you know, he was pretty much exhausted and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I gave him some water, some food, canned food, stuff like that, you know, and I made him 2 huge sandwiches, okay?
Nice.
Because I wanted to get down to his brother because, you know, his girlfriend kicked him out. He had a bad deal, and he didn't seem to be on drugs. So, you know.
Yeah, that's the way you do. That's being a good human being.
I gave him the path to go without going through the interstates to actually get down to his brother's. So I hope he made it. I hope he did.
Hey, did you see what I put in chat earlier?
No.
They hit one of these supply line trucks that were supplying the protesters with their sustaining goods.
Well, I had heard earlier tonight that they found a bus that some people were trying to bring into Kenosha. They had blacked out windows, and when the cops stopped it and searched it, that they found a whole bunch of fucking gasoline bombs inside.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yep. And then turn
cocktails.
So you put it in public chat or private chat?
Oh, guess what? It was also I put it in the chat on this channel here. But get this. The one that they pulled over was a U-Haul truck. No, U-Haul truck was pulled over, and it had water, Gatorade, and fire extinguishers.
No, what Canute said, he said gasoline bombs. Is he talking glass Molotov cocktails or big old fucking...
I don't know. All I saw was the words gasoline bombs.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they're going to go ahead and load everything up to the big cities. That's why you don't want to be there. I'm telling everybody right now, get out of the big city right now. I'm not in a big city. I'm in a small city like there's 400 people here, right? They're all vets with guns. Good luck on that ass.
That's right, Drop. Hey, man, I'm working on it as hard as I can. Once I get wheels, I can be in the fucking wilderness in 10 minutes.
Well, I've got a place to run to if you need one in Montana, okay?
No, I've got places to run to here. Even without a vehicle, I can be in the wilderness in 45 minutes.
Got people there for you.
I can be in the wilderness in 45 minutes on foot.
I'm just telling you, I've got people there.
All right, yeah.
You can help them out. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I got a little team, little Oath Keepers team. I'm the small guy in the group.
Well, I get it. Most of them are the Oath Keepers, by the way. So, don't discount what I can do.
But I can't totally depend on them. I think if the shit really hits the fan, they may not even give me a phone call. We got wheels and you don't.
Okay. You understand?
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. I've got lots of mad fucking skills to contribute to the group.
I know about the Oath Keepers, but I also know about people that I know in that area where you're at that I know that will take you in with one word from me.
Oh, yeah? Okay, great.
I'm not kidding.
I know you're not kidding.
Now, Montana, they have a reputation for being some of the most patriotic.
Yeah, that's right. Why do you think I moved here?
I'm a Montanan myself.
Well, Why do you think I moved here, man? This is my last great escape. Yeah, because all this shit that you seeing, these fucking riots, it's not happening here. We don't allow that shit here.
I would say.
Yeah, we do not allow that shit here.
In fact, I know I had to raise an army because of what's going to happen in the future. And I do know what's going to go on. Now, most of you don't understand what I'm saying, but
I did. Shit's going to hit the fan. It's going to be the wilderness survival in packs.
Well, we're looking at late November where we're going to have a civil insurrection with the government and the major
talk about small
maybe
towns.
second week. Man, it's going to be. It'll be the first weekend.
It's not going to be small towns drop. It's going to be fucking wilderness. We're going to have to head for the fucking
it's not run away.
No, it's not going to be that. The big cities will be in insurrection. I know that for a fact in late November. So if you want to listen to me or not, or you want to just talk me down, that's fine. I do know that in November, after the elections, we're going to have the discord in government. Okay, I've already seen this many years ago.
Like a coup?
And
no, it's like the Democrats throw a big ass temper tantrum because they're losing their power and have to give up their seats.
Yes, they're going to lose their asses, and they're going to actually throw tantrum, and they're going to do scorched earth.
Yes,
you know
scorched earth, including their offices.
Deep state coup. It's going to be a deep state
coup.
No,
not a deep state coup. It's an outright dismissal of the election happens, and it ends up being fairly fair, and it happens fairly quick. There's a couple days maybe of questions, but it goes away rather first. And then the first weekend of November, all hell breaks loose because these people will not just go away.
Yeah, exactly. But that's also, that the deep state is also in China. You know that.
Right.
I mean, we're on grants. We've always been on grants. We know what we're talking about.
The only thing that's holding back from China declaring war against the United States is that they were hoping Biden would get in.
He's not going to get in.
He's not going to get in.
A short break. I'll be right back.
Yeah, he's not. He's nowhere near going to get voted for.
Yeah, I know that. And you know that.
Right.
We're always on the grants on stuff, so I don't know if even. It's like a debate between two parties that have the same idea.
Right. I see it from a different perspective, but yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not full bullshit.
No, I know that.
We're going to see a major disturbance in November.
There will be disturbance in the first.
And certain cities, liberal cities along the coast of the United States, they're going to go in insurrection, and it'll be basically a civil war.
Yeah, but not like that.
Yes, it will. Yeah. It will be a civil war because they will actually just say, we're not going to put up with your bullshit and we're not going to do any of this stuff. And then they're going to say, and then they're going to wait till spring in April, late April, like 17th, 18th April, and they're going to come across the border and they're going to try to take it all.
Well, you're talking about China, at the time. Yeah.
Yeah, China. That's what I'm talking about.
So wait till you see the exodus, and they're all running to China. No shit. They're running to Malaysia. They say they're going to like Australia or something, but they end up disappearing.
Oh, no, but there's at least 50 million of them that are going to come across here and try to take it.
Well, I'm not talking about the Chinese. I'm talking about the Democrats and the politicians that get eaten.
I'm talking about the Chinese. Chinese soldiers that come over here. It is from every coast, and along with the Russians, going to try to take everything. They're coming here now in late April. You know that. Unless you don't know your.
I think there's an intervention. I think something happens that just.
Nope. Well, they come. They come and attack.
It's the Red Dawn scenario.
It is because that's what's going to happen.
Well,
right
the
now.
thing is, yeah, China may want to try that, but okay, they've also, for years and years, have wanted to invade Siberia. They've also, for years and years, wanted to take over the Philippines and Australia. All those places are a lot closer and, easier for them to go to. I think if the Chinese are actually going to make a land grab move, it's going to be in Siberia or Australia.
They ain't going to grab Siberia. Are you crazy? They can't even survive that. I mean, the Russians will kick the crap out of them. The Russians are actually on our side.
Oh, I know that. It's just there's so much space there that the Chinese, they've got the second largest land army.
They're not going to go. They're not going to go for dead land over in Siberia because they know because of the major shift that's coming with the climate. They know that Siberia is going to be a dead land, a very cold land.
Well, they want it for the natural resources.
They don't care about that right now. What they care about is surviving their people. You can't blame them for that.
Well, that's why they got the cities in South Africa, not South Africa, but Central Africa. They built these massive cities there.
Yes, they're going to go for the new oasis in the desert in Africa because they're going to fill up really quickly and they're going to be very violent type of lands where they can actually grow food and crops. Yes, that's why they've been actually moving their people around. Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, this is they're going to move around, but I don't think they're going to do much.
That's not going to be what's going to happen. What's going to happen is there's going to be a lot of disturbances in heaven. You should watch the moon start September 9th and watch it thereof, because I know what's going to happen with this whole thing. You won't be able to hide in a dumb's bunker and save yourself. Okay?
I'm back.
No.
Nope.
I know.
Just saying I'm back. I'm listening to you, drop.
I know. I'm trying to tell people what's going to happen.
And okay.
So we're going to have October, November. We're going to have a insurrection, basically a civil war, where these city-states will collect themselves and say, land costs like California, so we are independent and blah, blah, blah. We're not part of the United States anymore. They will actually declare themselves leader themselves. And then that's when the Civil War begins.
Now, John, I have on my calendar, you said September 9th. Watch for the moon and the fire in the sky.
Yeah, because you can start to see the effects of what's coming in from the supernova spiral galaxy that's going to hit us like a wave. Like Suspicious Observer said, he's absolutely right. He knows what he's saying about. And I think he's also a remote viewer too, myself. So I think he sees that too.
Now, who are you talking about?
Suspicious Observer.
Oh, I remember that. It's a YouTube channel.
Yes, he is. And he talks about the supernova spiral galaxy coming in like a wave, the galactic wave. That's what he terms it as.
I take all this with a grain of salt, but that means I'm not totally closed-minded about it.
I don't take it with a grain of salt. I know what's going to happen. So, when I tell you things, I'm not kidding about these things, and I know what's going to happen.
So, I know you're not joking. I know you believe it and all that. It's just the proof is in the pudding.
Well, yeah, your proof in the pudding is how prepared are you to move from there to there, and how prepared are you for things that will come? Because
there's not much you're going to be able to take, with you from what you count on now. There's going to be a period of time where
a
that's
major gamma ray burst from a dying
No, it's a debris field. Debris field. It's not causing
radiation. Hold on, Drop. I'm just telling you how much I agree with some of the theories that if a gamma ray burst close enough to us hits, the X-rays will cook us all like we're in a microwave oven. You might last 30 minutes, then you'll be fucking a roast human, and all other animal life and plant life will be gone. It can happen, and that's scientific fact. A gamma ray burst where
all of the grass and a third of the trees.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about an aurora field from a supernova, and it's like a spiral galaxy still, and it hits a wave of debris. Okay,
it's not part of the Andromeda galaxy. That's the closest one to us.
Jesus Christ, it's going to come out of the sun, and they can't see it JPL. Okay, thank you.
Wait, a galaxy is going to come out of the sun?
Yeah, it's already been there. I've been looking at it for like 3 years.
Dude, a galaxy is a collection of millions of stars. The sun is one star. Millions of stars.
No, you're talking about the universe.
Talking about galaxies.
A galaxy comes from the blind side of the sun. It hits us.
Okay, so
I already know it's coming.
So you're saying that nobody knows the name of this galaxy and they're not telling us about it?
No, Special Observer already knows about it. He's been telling you about it for years.
I quit watching his channel. I thought it was too over the top.
It wasn't bullshit. He's telling you the truth. I know about it because I can remote view and I can see it coming out of there.
We'll know when it happens for sure.
Yeah, you will. You will see it. You will know it. And it will be there.
But the Andromeda galaxy, according to mainstream...
You want to trust JPL and look at their freaking data?
It's not just JPL. It's all the mainstream scientists that Andromeda galaxy...
And their hearts shall fail for the fear of seeing what is in front of them.
Well, but hold on. Just let me say this. It's scientific accepted fact that the Andromeda galaxy will eventually merge with the Milky Way, but it's 23 billion years from now.
I'm not talking about that damn galaxy. Thank you very much.
But you just said a galaxy's coming from behind the sun.
I know.
Well, now you're not talking about
the Andromeda. For Christ's sakes. You don't get it.
Yeah, well, in 1 second you say you are talking about a galaxy, and then you say you're not. Which is it?
I didn't say I was talking about the Andromeda galaxy. Thank you.
I give up.
It's coming from the blind spot of the sun, and it will hit us. And September 9th, you'll start to see some effects of it. So it could be massive, but between now and then and April, yeah, you're going to see a lot of stuff.
Dude, guys, the way my interpretation of the same thing, they say a galaxy is hitting us. Yeah, it's called the Milky Way, and it's a gravitational event horizon of the force that holds this galaxy together. Every 25,600 years, we pass through this region of space, and this is what happens.
Correct.
Yeah, there's something about
our galaxy. It is our own arm of the galaxy that we are going to be it's going to swath
to a certain point.
Right. Not another not the Andromeda galaxy.
No,
just the closest
just
one.
Another arm of the Milky Way.
Right.
Correct. Yeah. But it's also a supernova spiral galaxy that actually hits us like a wave.
And if we're lucky, it'll break the wall that we have to pass through.
Right. And it's not going to kill the entire planet. It's just going to light up the skies. It's going to hit parts of the earth and stuff like that.
There will be some landfalls. You can't
expect that stuff to hit until late January. Okay? You're going to see fire in the sky.
You ever see the movie Asteroid?
Yes, many times.
No.
Okay. I know it's kind of B-class movie, but yeah, it's going to be something like that in certain places on the earth. And it's going to be kind of drastic, but yeah, it won't be as bad as the other stuff.
Oh yeah, the other stuff is
The other stuff is bad.
What's more likely, according to mainstream science, is that the sun will have a huge solar flare and we will all get X-rayed to death.
Well, the problem is,
have you ever looked at the sun, for Christ's sakes, and looked at stuff that's coming around the sun? There's two giant gas planets that come around there, and also a star.
well, get
Have
this.
you looked at it?
It's not the ones that hit the ground that we really have to worry about. It's the ones that blow up in the air.
Yeah, the falling asteroid fragments.
No. These fuckers blow up in the sky like a
It
bomb.
lights the sky on fire.
These things blow up in the sky, dude, before they touch the ground if they're not big enough. And if they are big enough, they'll punch a hole into the ground. And guess what? You got a new volcano.
Right. Yeah, I understand that concept too.
And worse.
So these things blow up in the sky. You ever heard of the Tunguska event?
Yeah, of course. There's an asteroid that blew up and flattened hundreds of miles of trees.
25,000 acres of land.
Siberia. Yep.
Just flattened it completely. There wasn't a tree standing within 25,000 square miles.
Hey, Bill, give him an approximation with a state size of the explosion so he understands.
Iowa.
Yeah. I've studied this shit.
Iowa.
Yeah, that's right.
It flattened the entire state of Iowa, okay? As far as that goes. Okay?
Yeah.
It's like back around 1908 or something like that.
Yeah, the effects were heard and felt in England.
Yep. It screwed up. What was the technology that they had? Telegraphs.
Yep.
Like all the telegraph wires in the northern hemisphere for like 3,000 miles.
Yes. No, that was a solar flare canoe.
Yes, exactly. That was just me.
Well, no, he's right still. He's still right because they were doing the telegraphs along the train lines.
Yeah, I think what happened,
solar flare, that was,
the energy from the explosion, got transmitted into the wires all along, that Trans-Siberian Railroad area and fucked up their communications.
Yeah.
Oh, that happened in Russia. I didn't know.
Yeah, Siberia.
Tunguska was in Siberia.
Right. So you're saying there was an electromagnetic effect too?
Yes. Well, that much energy, being released in the atmosphere, the wires along the tracks are going to conduct it.
They say that it would probably be equivalent to something along the lines of a 250 megaton hydrogen nuclear weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, so can I ask you all one question real quickly?
Okay.
Who cares about the price of tea in China?
Right, okay.
A dozen eggs.
Mr. Lipton.
No, I'm serious. Who cares about the price of tea in China?
Oh, he's talking about it seriously. England.
If it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck and looks like a duck, it's probably a duck.
No, you're sorry. You're disqualified.
Right.
Who knows about the word about who cares about the price of tea in China?
Yeah, that's what I said.
I don't know where it originated.
Do you have any idea what that means? Any of you?
Yeah, I think I do. It means that when financial world collapses and money means nothing.
Nope.
No, it's not about that. It's about who cares about it's about who cares about it.
Yeah. It's like, who needs tea when you need fucking chicken eggs?
Let me explain this to you guys real quickly because I don't think anybody knows this. Who cares about the price of tea in China? Because the price of tea in China was about the heroin trade in China. Do you know what I'm talking about now, Bill?
Yeah, the opium trade.
Yes, it was the opium trade.
Destroyed China, pretty much.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. So who cares about the price of tea in China? Because they didn't care about it because people are making money off of a disaster.
Opium dens. It fucked everybody's heads up when they got hooked on opium.
It was a disaster because it was about the heroin trade. The great.
How do you think they consolidated their wealth? They didn't just, these people just,
heroin.
wait a minute,
Yeah.
Bruce, it wasn't just about these guys doing this and getting these people hooked on heroin. They were taking them and in these dens, and they would kill them. They'd overdose them and take their worldly possessions. I'm not talking about just what they brought with them, but everything.
Blackmail?
No, blackmail. They kill them and they take their possessions, their land,
Oh, shit. Okay.
their wealth.
Okay.
Now let's go deeper when we talk about this. Because we don't talk about the Crusaders, right? Talk about the Crusaders, because they actually gave notes in a banknote. They gave, like the central bankers, they gave notes to people. You own this amount of money, blah, blah, blah. And guess what? When they got the Holy Land, they didn't pay up, did they?
Yeah, the Templars set up one of the world's first banking systems.
Let's talk about the Federal Reserve. Okay, you guys want to dig deeper into history? Keep going with me, because I know a lot of it.
There's a lot of history I'm ignorant about. Please educate me.
Well, Bill, you're pretty good on this one.
Good night, Froggy.
Pick it up. Pick it up and explain what I just said.
Well, it's complicated, man. There's so many different lines of that it's hard to keep track of when and where and who. It all derived out of the situation when they came to call to pull the markers. Okay, when everything came back on the return, the church, the Catholic Church, at that point was so politically controlled, and set that it was their mission. They had planned to get the wealth of Israel out of Israel, and their plan was to kill all the Crusaders.
I go much back further, Wizard, because we want to go back to the world of Cain and all the civilizations that were built upon Cain, because Cain was the central banker's start. You know that, right?
Well, it derived out of the control for the community, yeah.
It derived out of the central bankings of the central bankers started with Cain. And it's the same.
No, it actually started Sumerians with the tablets. They created the first fiat currency too. They created their money out of clay.
Cain of the Bible.
Yeah, yes. They created their money out of clay, and they made the little tablets, and they were treated as money.
Yeah, placeholders, money. Yeah.
And so you work in the world of Inky and Inky.
Right, that's
the lawful and the chaotic.
Yep.
And now we see this today with Trump and Biden.
So
how can I actually encapsulate that more plainly to you? They want Inky or Enlil.
Well, that's a huge leap there, Drop.
No, we're in the 1,000-year cycle. We're in the 1,000-year cycle. Supposedly the last time that he had incarnated was the Dark Ages, around 900 to 1100 AD.
I mean, there's one thing to connect the dots in history, but there's another thing to say there's a 20,000-year leap in Trump's reincarnated.
You're talking about Thoth. We're talking about the same entity, same
mindset,
as. Well, okay. Explain to me a mindset when it's the Emerald Tablets have been reassembled.
I'm just saying, brothers, that I know the same game plan is being played again.
Yes, it's all being played out again, and we know who wins this time.
And
the love of money is the root of all evil.
What?
Yeah,
brother Wizard, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
The love of money is the root of all evil.
That's only a symptom of the problem, brother.
It's not money; it's the greed.
No.
It's the love of money is the root.
I'm trying to teach you history, Bruce.
Right. We're not trying to pull off analogies. We're trying to educate you on some serious history.
And I know Wizard knows all this stuff because he's right on top of the same game level as I am.
I only interrupt when I have an important question. Go ahead.
Well, I'm going to interrupt real quick and.
Yes.
It's wizard time. It's fire the bowl time.
That's right, because it's about to get real.
Last one for me. I got to hit the sack soon.
And brought to you by SausageGravyBiscuitFarms.com.
Hey, post the fucking link, Wizard.
You got it, man. You got it.
No, FYI, Wizard, Sick Pat apparently passed out. So
Yeah, I know. It's okay.
Yeah, you'll have to end the stream.
That's fine. I came in on the admin.
Okay.
I actually,
for some reason, for the last couple of nights, whenever I come into his stream, I have admin on there. So
well, he's using our StreamYard base.
yeah, but have you noticed it's letting you chat in the StreamYard?
Oh, it is. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, I've been accidentally chatting under his name for like the last 2 nights.
Oh, you know why? Because it's not multi-platform.
Gotcha.
It's only to chat's page.
In StreamYard, you can choose whether to stream on just YouTube or.
Well, the problem we have is if we were to broadcast to Sick Pat's channel and the game on YouTube, we have to pay for restream. That's another $30 a month. Right. I'm already paying.
The problem is that Wizard understands what I'm talking about because he's at the same level.
Yeah, I just don't go there a lot.
And you disagree with me sometimes.
Yeah.
I enjoy this conversation with Drop. I'll challenge him on shit and I'll ask him questions.
But I'll never tell you something that I haven't researched, Drop.
I know, but I'm telling you that this is the same crisscross of things that we know. And that we know the history of things. And, I'm actually, how could I know this stuff unless it's divine?
Right. Yeah, I know.
No,
there's dreams, there's intuition, there's also called.
This is all given to me from God.
Well, I'm just interjecting here. You asked the question, how could you know except from God? Well, there's things called the cosmic intelligence, the cosmic mind, the things that are.
Yes, I do know what it's going to do. Yes,
there are other ways to know things,
and you pointed it out right now to me, Bruce, because it is a cosmic intelligence that's coming to you. They don't want it to happen.
Well, I've seen things, man. I've seen aliens and UFOs, and I know that there's other intelligences in the universe.
And I can tell you about a lot of stuff because that will lock me up and put away the key.
No.
Well,
you know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't, but don't talk about it.
Well, Bruce Wayne, I'll put it this way. Calling things aliens is like calling all people on the planet humans.
Yeah, like we are the aliens. Yeah.
The hybrids. Concept. We're hybrids of the alien, of what you would consider aliens, but we're talking about different races. We're talking
there's a lot of aliens walking around.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Hey, there's battery powered gardener. In the dark.
How's it hanging?
I'm about to be overrun with cherry tomatoes.
Who?
I'm about to be overrun with cherry tomatoes.
It's that terrace gardening thing he's got going on.
I got tons of those. I got regular cherry tomatoes, golden cherry tomatoes, everything else growing right now, and beefsteak tomatoes just like ripening up real quick.
I got green beans and green peppers and cucumbers and tomatoes coming out of my ears.
I didn't grow my beans to eat this year. I grew them to get seed.
I've got tons of beets. I got some size of baseballs.
Oh yeah, I've got beets.
Yeah, and the green beans are growing like crazy. I get like a pound a day.
My green beans are coming to the end.
No, mine are like I got succession plants of them, and the new ones are coming online, and they're actually starting to produce. But the old ones are like 4 feet long, and they're producing like a pound a day. and squash and zucchini and yellow squash and stuff like that going off the charts.
I'm getting tired of eating zucchini.
Me too. I'm trying to give it away to the food bank down there. Give it away.
My wife is giving it away.
Oh, battery. Wait a minute. If you get a big beet crop, are you going to pickle them, dry them, or just eat them all and give them away?
Well, I've been eating them as fast as I pull them.
You know, you can dry beets and they still have their vasodilating properties, dried and powdered.
Yeah, they taste pretty good when you slice them and roast them.
It is crazy. Man, it's the latest craze. For the past 2 years, this company's on the radio every fucking day, and even Alex Jones is selling beet juice. Yeah, or dried. You can powder, you can dry, you can cut strips and lay them out in the sun or put them in a dehydrator. Or
hey, folks, I'm taking off. So have a good night, everybody.
God bless you, Patriot. Dream well.
We'll catch you on the flip side.
You know, buddy.
Have a good night.
It will dehydrate also.
Hey, Drop. What were you wanting me to talk about? You want me to talk about the influence of control of money over man, or what?
No, I wanted you to talk about since the beginning of time, but
you started with the central banking thing, and I was like,
that started with Kane. You know that.
Well, that all came out of
beats out, I'll can them.
Yeah. You know what I can't find? There's not a single fucking spinner or seal in town. In the town near me. They're all gone. They're all sold. They're out of stock.
What are you talking about? A spinner?
You know, the lids for the tops of the jars. You have a spinner and you have a seal.
Jars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have actually like 5 to 10 for every jar I got, you know.
Right. Well, somebody just gave me a big old tub of mason jars, and I don't have spare lids.
Well, you can actually use beeswax for that.
Yeah,
this year I'm learning to save seeds.
Oh yeah,
just
we're
in case,
we're
dehydrating. Just in case
dehydrating.
they decide to ban the sale of seeds.
Battery, your volume is lower than the rest of us.
You're going to ban sale of seeds? I've been harvesting seeds.
Just
like
in case
parsnip
they
seeds,
ban.
carrot seeds, everything else.
I'm learning to save my own seeds just in case they ban the sale.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Heirloom seeds, they call them.
Yeah, I only grow heirloom seeds anyway. So I got rainbow carrots. I got parsnips. I'm going to have some radish seeds and stuff like that. And I'm actually going to actually back like a gallon bag of parsnip seeds this year already.
Oh wow.
My parsnips didn't do anything.
I'll just send them to Bill. What the hell?
I've got a bag of catnip seeds.
I love parsnips.
Is that catnip?
Hey, guess what, guys? I'm growing pineapples.
They can't grow pineapples and fucking.
Sure as hell.
They can.
Sure as hell. I'll take a video tomorrow. I'll show you. I'm growing pineapples. No shit.
Dude, that's sweet. If you can do that.
Hey, Bill, you want to send me 5 acres, man?
I thought they had to grow in Hawaii.
Yeah. Bill's going to send me 5 acres, right, Bill?
No, I can't.
Yeah, you are.
I can't.
You are.
It's got 100 acres.
Not being tropic.
He's got 100 acres, Drog.
No, I want 5 acres of it. What's the big deal, man? Give me a pond so I can suck pond water. Everyone knows what that joke is.
Right.
I just want a canoe on the pond or a boathouse.
No, I'm looking at some land. I don't know. I'm looking at land still.
Right.
I'm not going to make a big decision until
I was looking around too at some of the sources around here colloquially and without, not on the market kind of thing. And I'm not finding anything. I mean, I'm talking to landowners and all that stuff, and nobody's wanting to get rid of nothing.
Hey, Battery, where are you driving to or from?
Yeah, I get it, Bill.
Battery.
I really did. I was asking around and stuff.
Hey, Battery, where are you driving to or from?
Oh, I'm going home. Just got off work.
Oh, sweet.
There is a resort community that sells lots in there where you could build a home. And it's kind of like it's a gated community.
I'm looking for homestead land. That's what I've been looking for like last year. I haven't found the right one.
Gotta get off into Williger.
Yeah.
And I'm going to cash it with the cash. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to have a mortgage.
Right. No, I got that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was asking around, and yeah, there's nobody. I mean, we have people coming in buying 100 acres at a time.
Yeah, but Wizard, what about that place down the road that we talked about? It's like a little white house with a barn next to it.
That's sold. It's sold for 72,000. And it's 14 acres. It's got a 3-bedroom house and a barn and a 20-foot round pool.
If I had the money, I would have snapped that. I would have lived there.
Yeah.
You know what's even funnier, Wizard, is because the East Coast is going to freeze their ass off. I know the tilt's coming. Okay.
Right.
Wait, what's a tilt?
You're going to be in the same zone anyway.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, you are.
I know.
We're
going to be slightly warmer than we are. We'll be probably closer to zone 8.
Drop. What tilt? Earth's axis?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to tilt, dude. It's going to tilt from 23 to 4 degrees.
It's already moving. It's already moving.
It's already moving. I already know about this stuff. I mean, you know, Wizard is on the same plane as me, as far as what I know. Okay. I know where I'm at. It's going to get wetter and better. Okay. And also know that oceanfront property.
Yeah. I'm going to have oceanfront property, basically. Well, real close.
I know.
Yeah. It's going to be freaking awesome.
We've seen on his maps, you know, there's going to be fucking oceanfront
I already know everything. Trust me,
oceanfront property in Arizona. Right. I know.
Bruce, you know, I saw my wife in heaven when I was
That's going to be a water
years old.
You're not going to be what? Battery?
Water world?
No.
They're not going to have the front property.
Yeah, there's going to be oceanfront property in Arizona. Right.
Bruce, I already saw my wife.
Not going to destroy
My wife died of cancer 4 years ago. Okay, thank you. But you know, Bruce, I also know that where I'm at right now, I have waterfront property. Okay.
Yeah, it could happen, dude.
Yeah, you just got to survive being washed off and then blown up.
It's going to tilt. I don't know how it's going to tilt.
Yeah, but you got to worry about being washed off and then blown up.
I'm fine. I know I'm going to be fine, Bill. Okay.
All right. Okay. I'm just saying.
You're going to be a lot. You know, it's going to change a little bit on your end, but I know it's going to be much safer. But I'm looking for a different property for, you know, Phoebe. Okay.
Yeah, Phoebe said you were helping her out.
Yeah, because she's going to be a partner in whatever we do, and I know that for a fact. And we haven't forgotten about you either, Bruce. Okay.
Hey, I need all the help I can get, dude. I'm in serious.
No, you're part of the family. Okay. You're never going to be not part of the family. You know what I'm saying? And I know Bill's going to be part of the family too. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just very confused and
I know you are, but I understand what's going to happen.
All of it will become clear as things develop. I mean, just all you have to really need to do is just have faith in God and your mission.
That's right.
And then
have faith in Yeshua and the Father.
Treat him as your armor. You don't have to put him on. He's always with you.
Yeshua is on my side. I have to.
No. Joshua, God is not on anybody's side. You're either on his or you're not.
Yeah, well, I'm on Yeshua's side.
That's right. You have to be on. You have to be on the Father's side or not. And Yeshua
the same team
is Jesus. Okay, so you have to understand this.
Holy moly!
The key way to knowing what you're worshiping is, does it worship life or does it worship death? Is it light or dark? Period.
No, you worship the Father and you worship everything. There's no life and death with the Father. There's no
Correct.
time. There's nothing.
Hold on. I don't worship God. I beg him for mercy. The worship comes later.
No, you come along with us and you're in heaven with us. I already know what happens. Okay.
Yeah,
Aaron the Tires, welcome in.
No, I do know what happens with everybody. And unfortunately, I do know this stuff because I do know what's going to happen next.
You may be right. I may be crazy.
Well,
yeah, you're a little bit crazy, but
there does come a point.
Father, and you will be happy with your life, and you will be happy.
Yeah, there does come a point to where, with all the tragedy that does happen, that there will be a point to where, you know that you walk in protection.
I know. When I first saw my wife, I was 9 years old. I was in heaven, and I saw my wife, and I knew exactly who she was, and I married her because I knew exactly that I would be happy with her. Okay? And that is a revelation to you and the rest of you mortals that this is what it will be. Okay? And I know she's not here on this earth now, but I know I will see her again in heaven. Okay? So you need to listen to what I'm saying because I know what the Father wants. I know, Bruce. Okay?
Yeah, the Bible even says in the last days there will be dreamers that dream dreams and prophets that prophesy.
I am one of the ones, and I'm also one of the witnesses. So you need to listen to me.
How many times have I said?
I know. I know what I am.
I know that when I pray to God, he hears my prayers. Sometimes I get an answer. Sometimes the answer is yes. Sometimes the answer is no. Sometimes the answer is wait.
I am the Wizard of Oz. And I say fire in the motherfucking bowl.
And you are the other witness, so shut up.
Thanks, make no claims. Shut up.
You are. You are. You are the witness.
Yeah, that'd be okay with me. I'll witness.
You will not be alone. You will not be, whatever. I know that your heart is true.
Thank you, Chuck. I know certain things. Just that God is with me. And I desire his mercy because surely I am the stupidest man that ever walked on the face of the earth. I'm
you
a
make
rotten
bad decisions, but you didn't make the wrong decisions.
Fucking sinner. There's nothing good inside me. I try to do good,
yeah, that's the lie. That's the lie they tell you. That's the lie they've gotten you to believe. That's the lie.
I fail. I do good sometimes, but most of the
there
time
is no fail.
You ask for the wrong God to bless.
In other words, we are all sinners.
Yeah, we're all sinners. And you know what? There is no fail. It's just a matter of time before you learn your damn lesson and don't do it again.
That's right. And you wake up in heaven.
You wake up in heaven first.
If you wake up in heaven instead of waking up in hell, then you know you're a success. You're not a failure.
You will wake up in heaven, okay? And that little girl that you liked, she has dark hair.
Wait,
hey, you know what? Brought to you by SausageGravyBiscuitFarms.com.
Okay, well, I'm not going to be able to do that now because you did that.
I almost proposed marriage to a woman in Tennessee about 10 years
I know.
ago.
She had dark hair. She was very... I can see her visibly right now. Okay? She had dark hair and
did have black hair.
Cool Chevy.
I know. I'm already saying it. I don't want to mention it anymore. But
that's pretty cool that you figured that out or somehow you can see it.
I can see it. I can see everything. I actually remote view stuff, and the Lord gives me that gift.
It's easy, but was she fat or thin?
Yeah. You know what, Colonel? Wait a minute. Colonel Shaw brought up something. He says the curse of Oak Island. Here's something interesting about. Wait a minute. It's about something here. This thing you brought up, Colonel Shaw, the curse of Oak Island.
The problem is that I can see stuff you can't see.
Well, you saw a thin girl, but this chick was 300 pounds, man.
Isn't that the curse of Oak Island? Isn't that the one with the book that's writing it?
That too, but I wanted to be nice.
Isn't that the book? Isn't that got the book in it, Colonel? That's got the book that's writing itself or something like that. I
already know what I'm saying, and it's not disputable. It's not undeniable. You don't understand what I can see.
Yeah, I'm not sure I want to see what you see.
Yeah, you don't want to see what I can see.
Yeah.
No, they're not ready for that.
No, she was.
She was 300 fucking pounds, dude. Nice.
Okay. No, are you guys talking about it?
Okay, I saw it, but also saw her in her youth. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, drop.
Okay. Now, wait a minute. I want to. What are you guys talking about in chat?
Serious. I'm not kidding about this stuff.
I know you're not kidding, but I'm just saying.
I don't see time. That's the problem. I don't see timelines.
Yeah, well, that was pretty good. The darker part, right?
There's no timelines. There's no time with God. God sees all.
Yeah.
Past, present, and future.
No, there's no past, present, future. There's nothing but.
To us, it's past, present, and future.
To you, in your timeline, yes.
The parade as it's going past us on the street, but God sees the parade from the beginning of the parade and the end of the parade.
Yeah, he sees all because he doesn't know timelines. My father doesn't know timelines.
All right. Hey, Don T. Rump's in the house. Welcome in, brother.
Who? Wizard?
Don.
It's going to be some time
Don
before
Trump.
You understand what I'm saying.
Don Trump's been in the chat for the past hour.
Yeah.
Don Trump.
Right.
He's a friend of mine.
Yeah, he's cool.
Don T. Rump.
Is he from Michigan?
I don't know.
No.
Are you from Michigan, Don Trump?
It's sausage gravy biscuit farms.com.
Is he from Michigan? Or Illinois, where he spent times as a boy? Or is he from Wisconsin, where he actually came from? Ask him those questions.
No.
Hey, Wizard.
As far as I know, he's in Nevada right now.
Hey, Wizard.
What?
Let me tell you something pretty cool about
He's
our
from
friend
Wisconsin.
I'm going to tell you something pretty cool about our friend Drop.
Okay.
He offered to send me a ham radio for free, and he did it.
Oh, better.
He sent to me, a fucking $35 handheld radio. That man's pretty cool in my book. Even though I might argue or dispute or question him, that's pretty cool. And just out of the blue, I didn't, I was like, everybody should get a ham
it's kind of
radio.
different when you run into people that keep their word.
Yeah, I was like, I wish I had one. And I was like, hey, dude, I'll send you one for free. Give me your address.
I'm remote viewing Don right now. And he's from Wisconsin. And I said everything I need to say.
All right.
But that's pretty cool in my book. Somebody volunteers to send me something I didn't even fucking ask for, but I really needed it. Because ham radios, am I right, Drop? That's very, very important. important when the shit is the fan. And mine's in
Yes,
a
it
Faraday
is.
cage.
Yes, it is. And I'm very discreet about stuff, but also very discreet about stuff. If people want to say that they are from Wisconsin or other places, I will tell them.
You got to wrap it in aluminum foil.
I can see them.
You know,
I can see
Right.
people and stuff.
You got to first put it in a Ziploc bag, then wrap it in aluminum foil, then a second Ziploc bag, then a second layer of aluminum. Hold on, I'm trying to say something here. Give me the floor for 20 seconds.
Talking about a Faraday cage for your phone.
Yeah, homemade Faraday cage. But it's got to be a layer of plastic around the item first, then the foil, then another layer of plastic, then a second layer of foil. Thank you.
I've seen what's going to happen, and I know already, Bruce. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying, sir.
I know what's going to happen.
It's going to be some kind of electromagnetic event. Yeah.
Well, you know what? Lights out in late April, okay? That's what I'm going to tell you right now. You got it?
Yeah,
Every word you're saying.
On the calendar already, bro. Chill out.
I'm already telling you, Wizard, I'm telling you.
I know.
Late April, lights out. You want to laugh at that? Good luck on that one.
I'm not laughing.
I'm going to laugh at you.
Oh, dude, I'm preparing. I'm totally fucking preparing. I keep that ham radio in my bug out pack.
Well, Colonel Shaw, you can fuck yourself too. Okay, I don't care, because it doesn't matter to me, because I'm trying to save a lot of people, and I know that the lights are going to go out late April because we're going to have a war. We're looking at civil war.
Yeah, it's about time.
November. No, I'm not kidding.
I know.
It's not going to be civil war. It's going to be a revolution.
It's going to be revolution.
Is there a difference?
Revolution. Are you fucking kidding me? They're going to sit there and they're going to lock down all the major cities across the country in insurrection to the United States of America.
Wow.
Voted against England.
And Colonel Shaw, you can go fuck yourself. I don't care what you think.
All right, enough.
Okay?
Revolution.
Enough. Don't
I
take
don't care.
offense.
I really don't care. In fact, I don't care about my channels because I never monetized any one of them because I know what's going to happen. Okay? So listen up real quickly, boys. And this is your cue cards, because if you don't listen to me for this last time, before I get really November, end of November, it's going to be insurrection and civil war. It's going to be soft insurrection and civil war.
I've been saying that for the past 4 fucking years. As soon as Trump got elected, I knew there was going to be a civil war.
I know that, Bruce. Okay? Now, number 2, April 17th, 18th, 19th, it's going to be the kickoff of World War III. And why will that kick off? Well, that'll kick off because right after that falls a major seismic event across the West Coast. I'm telling you.
It's going to be an EMP, whether it comes from the sun.
It's not going to be an EMP, Bruce. It's going to be a goddamn fucking geothermal thing from the Grand Solar Minimum, because the silicate magnum is going to go off. It's going to erupt across the West United States. And it's not going to just be here. It's going to be across the world. Okay?
It's going to be either solar.
China is going to be done.
It's an astronomical event.
China's going to be hit with a major
drop. I'm intelligent enough to know that EMPs don't just come from nukes. They can come from galaxies and outer space too. In the sun. I'm not arguing with you. I'm agreeing with you.
I know, Bruce. I'm telling you what's going to happen.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be a major.
Now that we know what's going to happen.
What Donald Trump says, because Donald Trump, you're a fucking idiot. When you don't listen to what you're going to be really in trouble. Okay? I'm going to tell you right now that I know what's going to happen in April, late April, and There it is. I'm not going to lay it on anymore. And in fact, I may not even come online anymore and talk to anybody anymore because I'm tired of dealing with you guys, with everybody.
Well,
as far as what's
it's
going to happen.
time to call it a
I'm
night,
telling you,
Trop.
Bill, I'm telling you what's going to happen.
I know it's
Telling
hey.
you.
I hope you're getting all excited and that's about it, dude. I mean, yeah, I get you. I know you're animated about it just in your speech, but I'm just saying.
No, I'm telling you what's going to happen.
Right, but
And,
you're preaching
to
to
Donald Trump thinks I'm full of shit. Well, Donald Trump, you're probably just deep state, whatever. Because I don't think you know what you're going to happen.
All right. Well, hey, Drop. Let's call it a night, and we'll see you again soon. Okay.
No, it's not another night, brother. I'm telling you the truth. You know it.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying is true, right?
Well,
Okay.
I do.
I know you think you got to be political and keep your channel going, but I don't really care anymore. At this point, we know what's going to happen.
You know what? I care about everybody in here. That's the difference.
I do, especially Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying?
So
there's going to be a lot of things going on, but I'm not worried. I'm on the winning side.
That's right. That's right.
Fine
Battery.
If you don't believe me.
No. Battery. No, the battery had an exact point there. There's no need for all the panic because you're on the right side. You got nothing to worry about.
I'm not panicked. I'm just.
You sound like you're panicked and upset, and like nobody believes you, and nobody here is disagreeing with you, but you're going on about it like they are.
They don't have to agree with me, but
nobody's disagreeing with you, Drop. That's what I'm saying. Your drunkenness is taking over.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's walk that back real quick, okay? Because I'm looking at Donald Trump, and he's telling me I'm full of crap, okay?
Well,
he's like that.
He does that.
Okay.
Just like you do your thing. Just like you do your thing. Don't stop it. Come on, man.
You know what, Bill? I'm not lying about this stuff. Okay.
Nobody's saying you're lying. That's what we're talking about. You got this mental block going on, and it's called alcohol, and it's not acting well with you. So.
Oh no, it's not about any of that.
Yeah, because when you're not drunk, you're pretty fucking reasonable. But when you get drunk, you're unreasonable, and you think nobody's listening or paying attention or caring about what you say, and then you go off on them.
I tell you the truth.
Yeah, exactly. But you okay? We got it. We don't need it nailed to our fucking skulls with a 10-pound sledge. Okay, we get it.
We've heard 25-pound sledge.
Right. Well, I'm just saying. Like I said, right there. Okay, Drop. Good night. Please take a break and just step down.
It's the truth. I know what's coming. I know.
Okay. Thank you. All right.
I do know what's coming.
Have a good night, dude. Go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll go ahead and bring down the show. Yeah.
On a lighter note, I was out in the garden today looking at the zucchini. I said, well, I might just cut that one tomorrow. And then lifted a leaf in an area I'd never looked. And there was a humongous zucchini.
Now your soil content, are you taking care of your
3 to 5 pounder?
No shit. What's your soil pH?
Is it humongous among us?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. I know some of the soil you've been monitoring or not.
Guys, it's just the leaves were covering it, and I didn't see it.
Right. Yeah.
Battery, I pulled 3 of them tonight. Okay.
My zucchini are not doing so well. I obviously don't have my garden bed mature enough.
I just put up a mound and put my squash up top because earlier this year
it's 4 pounds.
Really? 4 pounds zucchini? That's awesome.
I got a scale, and I don't actually do the big ones. I do the baby ones because that's what people want to cut up. Like, Oh yeah. And I've got like too small. I've got like 25 of them, and I'm trying to donate to the food bank. And nobody's picking up the phone. So, whatever. I pulled some beats, like the size of baseballs. I'm trying to give food away because actually I do this as a business.
All I have left is the small piece. I bought that battery.
What battery?
The 12-volt lithium iron phosphate.
Oh, really?
Yeah, iron phosphate is a good one to buy, by the way.
If it works out, I'm going to buy more.
How much you get it for?
You should buy them because they're more stable than lithium ion.
It's a 6 amp hour.
But you said you paid how much for it?
$20.
That's not all that bad, really.
For a phone,
I offered $20.
6 amp hour, 12 volt.
Yeah, but battery, you didn't pay, $20 for a 100 amp hour battery, right?
No. 6 amp hour.
Yeah, because the 100 amp hour will cost you about $900, right?
Yeah.
And they're more stable than lithium ion batteries, and they actually are more better, in a colder climate. And you can charge them down to 10%, unlike the lead acid AGM battery for 50%.
And
right?
it's got, I think it said 400 cold cranking amps.
Yeah,
so
they're basically
a car battery.
Yeah, they're basically a battery like you would, like a marine battery, but you can crank them down to 10% before they have to be recharged.
It costs about $340 for a 100 amp hour set.
No, actually,
At his cost, at $20 for 6 amp hours, it'd be about $340 for 100 amp hour set.
Where'd you find those batteries at, Bill? Because I really like to get some. Because if they're only $340 for 100 amp hour batteries for lithium ion,
you run them in combination. You run them in sequence.
Okay, where do I get them at?
Well, battery was in them. I don't know where you get them at. Battery hookup.
Well, let me know because I'd like to
battery
get
hookup.
Because
that's what it's called. Batteryhookup.com.
I'm back.
Yeah, batteryhookup.com.
Can I interject for a second here?
1,000. Go ahead.
Are you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here, Dave.
Okay. I believe in the Bible. I don't know if you do or not, but I believe that there's a lot of truth in there. And in the Bible, it says that the true foundation and the true knowledge of a prophet is if all of his prophecies come true. And tonight you have claimed that you received a prophecy from God that on April next year that there will be a destruction by fire all over the whole planet.
No,
and then,
I did not say that. I said that actually there will be a World War III by late April.
But then the last time I talked to you about a week ago, you said September 9th. So be very careful, sir, because if you claim that you're a prophet from God, and that could be, I have an open mind because I know these are the end times, and you may be. But when you make a prophecy and you claim that these prophecies are from God, if any one of them does not come true, of course, most of your prophecies are totally fucking nebulous. Galaxies that don't exist. And
actually, go back to 2018. All my prophecies have actually been true. Thank you.
So
my videos, you can watch every one of them.
I caution you, check yourself about that because if you look up the word arrogant, it means always right.
Well, hold on, Don Trump, like yourself, okay?
All right, that's it. No more attacks. Okay, stop.
I mean, no, seriously, Don Trump is actually attacking
Yeah, I know. Please, just
But
stop.
I still love you like a brother, man.
I know, man.
It's the
Please.
internet. Anybody can say anything, right?
Right. No, yeah, dude, it's time to take a break, brother. All right.
Hey, I want a fucking jalapeno, Wizard. Growing some jalapenos.
I got jalapenos and hot banana peppers and
Yeah, cayenne.
no, I didn't. The cayennes didn't come up, and neither did the habaneros. But
yeah, the cayennes need lots of water, man.
yeah, my seed stock is. You got it, guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I tell you, man. Some of my seed stock just kind of, I guess, died out. I had all the seed stock, but it's right at 4.5 years old. I even left it in the skins. I dried the whole peppers, and I was going to crush them.
You broke up. You're shuffling around your mic.
It's battery. But no, I dried the peppers. I was going to crush them and make a powder out of them. And there was a bunch of them that I didn't get to, so I just threw them in a baggie and threw them in my seed bank, and figured I'd just take them out of seed. And I did that, and they didn't grow.
Do you think they were GMO seeds?
No, these were heirlooms. I grew them from seed.
Man, peppers need a shitload of. They need full sun all day. I'm not telling you anything you don't already know.
Right.
They need full sun all day long. They need shitload of water.
Oh yeah.
Water every fucking day. You can't let a pepper plant dry out. You can't, because they'll just shrivel up, and you'll have scrawny ass fucking kind of look like peppers. The best jalapenos are the ones that like in the field, right? And then they turn yellow first, and then they turn red. Sometimes they don't turn totally red, just a little bit of red on the tip.
No, mine start out green. Mine all start out green, and they'll turn red.
No copy. You're breaking up.
Hey, battery, we got some kind of weird talkback thing. Let me refresh. You might want to refresh too.
I might have to say goodnight.
Hey.
I don't know what you're doing, battery. You got feedback.
You got a lot of feedback coming from you, battery.
Okay. Well, I can get off anyway.
Well, dream.
All
right, bud. Well, dream well. Yeah, I'm about to bring her down here in just a few. So, all right. And but yeah, the mic has really got it messed up, bro. I don't know what's going on with yours. It's probably just a connection. You want to refresh.
All right, Wizard, tell Sick Pat that I behaved myself tonight. We had a great conversation.
You bet.
It's great talking to all you guys, and I'm signing off.
Right. All right, man.
What? Unless you want to discuss something, I mean.
Well, there's, with all this stuff that's going on and with all the things that are coming, trust me, we don't all know what they are. But there are those that see things that are to be, or
and what if I said it's quite possible that this man is a prophet?
Well, yeah, but I mean, there's, there is that. But then you get into the zealot side of it, and it just turns everybody off, and it's not productive.
Right. That's kind of what I was alluding to.
Right. And
the name of that type of behavior is called arrogance.
Well, I mean, it's a knowing.
You have to believe me because I see all, I know all, and if you don't believe me, I'm going to get angry at you. That's arrogance. Am I right or am I wrong?
No, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
But I'm usually wrong.
No, you're right on that. I mean, there is that, you know.
I try not to be arrogant. How many times tonight have I said,
Oh, you
please
got
tell
it.
me, please teach me about history. There's so much shit I don't know. Dude, they fucked me up in high school. They didn't teach me history. Yeah, I mean, you probably know about public school. You just have to memorize dates and what president did and what war happened when, and that's all. That's all you get. And you memorize it and you get an A on the test. You don't really understand history studying in high school. No. No, they fucked me all up, dude. There's so much shit you guys talk about, about globalists, and,
Right. Well, I mean, there's a lot out there. I mean, there's a lot to understand. And the further you go back in history, the more context you have for the battle we're in right now. Okay.
And I'm playing catch up. I'm playing catch up really hard, dude. And I hope you can tell that I'm paying attention.
Because there's a bigger story wrapped around these little events.
I am listening.
Yeah. And I understand why.
Can you tell that I'm paying attention? I'm listening. I'm trying to gain knowledge here.
Sure. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm serious as a heart attack, dude.
But there is that point to where, oh yeah, there you go. There you finally came up. All right.
I'm ready.
You was up.
You are in the show, gentlemen.
There you go, my brother.
Trump, what the fudge is up tonight?
I'm telling you, it's all out there, man. It's all out there.
It's a drama-filled evening.
I know,
extravaganza. Right? I'm just saying.
Welcome to Friday night at the game.
Friday night at the game, baby. There is no more exciting spot to be.
Right. It'll get you mad. It'll get you pissed. It'll get you frustrated. And then it'll make you get high.
Donald Trump.
Mr. Bruce, how are you, sir?
Oh, it's so good to see you, sir.
I am following with great abandon your trials and tribulations in getting your car up and running.
Oh yeah, right.
If there's anything I can do for you there to assist, please don't. I'm not a lawyer, no.
Well,
and I would probably follow somebody else's advice and take my money back, but you seem to want this car pretty well, so there's something to be said for that. That's fine.
Sacrifice $1,000, yeah. It's okay.
Well, they also said that you could come get your money anytime you wanted it.
That's correct.
So it sounds like they're being pretty straight up with you.
Yeah, it's a waiting game.
Yeah.
So if you got the patience for it, then I say set it out.
Thank you, sir.
And I think you'll be fine with it.
Thank you.
But I wouldn't have the patience for it.
It's
right.
Yeah. Well, believe me, this morning I wanted to raise a little hell, and I decided against it. I think I was on. It's called check thyself.
Well, he is getting about a $4,000 car for $1,000. So
self-discipline. Yeah. Self-discipline. We all need to know when to check thyself.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I'm doing a lot of that these days with the bankers and the builders, and I'm a yes sir, no ma'am. Is there anything I can do to help you kind of guy?
Right.
Because they're all helping me. They're all getting me to do what I want them to do. So, it's my job to say, hey, is there anything I can do to kiss your ass? And can I
get
Is there a document I could carry somewhere for you?
Exactly. You need something needs heavy lifting or something?
No. What kind of job do you have, since you alluded to that?
My job?
Yeah.
My job's in information warfare. That's what I do for a living.
Oh yeah.
But right now I'm trying to build this house out in Nevada here. And dude, it's been an effort it's been work. I mean, fuck, I've been trying to do this for 3 years now, and I'm just at the point where I'm getting a reputable builder in touch with my reputable banker, and they're starting to swap spit. I'm sorry, what?
Is it a Patriot refuge? Is it off-grid?
It's a home. It will be a Patriot's refuge, yes.
Right.
It will be off-grid. The first thing I'll be adding is probably 10,000 watts of solar to it as soon as humanly possible.
Sweet.
Right.
all of the internet will come via wireless. All of the water will be well. It'll be septic.
Was that setting you back? What's that setting you back?
Oh, dude, the well alone is $14,400. The
Okay.
septic is $8,000. Go ahead.
See, I've done this research for many fucking years, and I almost Patriot Refuge to Utah before I chose Montana. And the thing that got me was the Mormons, and they almost control the whole state. And have you considered that? What's your angle on that?
My angle on what? The 5 acres in Amargosa Valley, Nevada?
No, you said Nevada. I'm sorry. I was thinking about Utah. Did you ever think about Utah? See, Nevada's dangerous, man. Nevada's so fucking dry. Where are you going to get water?
$14,400 to put the well in. That's where he's getting water.
You found how deep is that sucker? I bet it's over 1,000 feet.
It's probably about 600, 800 feet.
Actually, less than 3.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Did you have somebody?
Drillers, you can't get a driller here.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't get them. I go up, I offer him $1,000 bill, and he says, "I'll see you in 6 months."
See, Nevada, Utah, Wyoming, Idaho, Montana, that is the Patriot. That's the last greatest place. You're right there.
Well, here.
Okay. You're right. You're my neighbor now.
No,
You're right. And here's why. Here's why I chose Nevada. I chose Nevada for what I call the trifecta. The trifecta is no state income taxes, very lenient Second Amendment, although it's not constitutional carry. It's a very lenient Second Amendment entity.
Except in Las Vegas city limits. Right. Go ahead.
Well, that's not true. Inside Las Vegas Metropolitan Police is city limits. There's a lot of places you can't take it, like any casino, any bank, any.
Well, that's the same for almost every state. Yeah,
that's the same for every state. So it just so happens that downtown Strip has a higher density of those things than any other place on the planet.
Yeah, this is
right.
But I like Nevada for and the weed. It's hold on, let me end the number 3. The pinch hitter on this thing is the recreational weed is now legal.
Tell me more, because I've been watching like Cops TV television series, and it's totally illegal within the city limits of Las Vegas.
Incorrect. Incorrect. Once again, as a matter of fact, there's an incredibly high density of dispensaries in the Las Vegas metro areas.
It must be within the last 2 or 3 years.
It is. It is very much within the last 2
or
3 years.
Behind.
It's one of the coolest dispensaries I ever seen. This is so bad. So it's one storefront, right? And it's a standard storefront in a strip mall, but dude carved it into 3 different buildings. The building on the left is painted green, and that's the doctor. That's the doctor weed. That's where you go in. You go into
medical marijuana license, right?
Bingo. That's where you go. And then the second place you go in the middle, that's your dispensary. And that's red.
Buy your bud, right?
That's where you go. You take the license or the prescription you just got. You go in and buy your bud, and then you come out and you go to the third door, which is a glass shop. So it's got all kinds of pipes, bongs, and everything else that you're going to need to take care of your business, right? So one storefront carved into 3 different mini storefronts, and this guy's making money hand over fist. Apparently, there's a line around the block to get into the store.
I bet.
By the way, I like your microphone, Don Trump.
How so?
It's bitching, dude. You're loud and clear. You could be a radio broadcaster.
Oh, well, thank you very much. It's a Logitech headset.
Yeah, I got my Logitech webcam here.
I'm a fan.
It's so great to meet you, man. It's so great to see your face, to put a face behind the name. You know, we've chatted for a couple of years.
Dude, I've been here before. This is not my first rodeo.
This is the first time I've ever seen your face.
Okay.
It's the first time I've ever seen it. You've seen my face before, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have. I'm a fan. I like your backdrop.
Oh, thank you, sir.
You're a patient man. You're much more patient than I would be.
You know, I figured it would have been a lot
There's
deeper
a
than that.
problem with this patience thing, because you can be patient for a wife, and then when you get 60 fucking years old and you still don't have one and you fucking die without a wife.
Well, there's patience and then there's obstinance.
Yeah, well,
You know, and I guess the ability to tell the difference between the two is what makes us human, I guess.
And you get this whole bullshit, like people say, well, dude, quit looking and she'll show up. And I'm like, dude, I quit looking 20 fucking years ago, and it's wrong.
So I was like you. I was, you know, of course I'm ex-military. I'm ex-Navy chief, and
Chief?
thank you, sir. Absolutely. Appreciate your service as a bubblehead over there.
You're worth every second. Sacrifice.
So I'm like you. I was late in life to choose a mate. I don't think I chose until I was like 35 years old. I had already been around the world 3 or 4 different times at that point in the program.
Well, wait a minute. I thought women choose the man. Well, when I figure this shit out, I'm going to write a book. You can figure it out. Please explain it to me. But you got to have...
Well, there's many thousands of people that have already written the book that you want to write.
Right. Yeah.
And they all got a different perspective on it.
Venus.
Yeah, it's I do.
Women are from Venus. Yeah, I've read it. It's all.
And I understand that. And I understand the different perspectives.
Put out this fucking
Bruce.
Now you've got these idiot fucking soy boys. They chop their fucking dicks off and shit. I mean, I'm sorry, it's a free country. I can say what I want. And now, if you have a beard, that means automatically by the Gillette company that you're a womanizer, a rapist. I mean, what the fuck, dude?
So, I have a real simple perspective on all of that. In my early youth, I was really lucky. My daddy and my mama told me the right and the wrong things to say, to do and to say, and how to be a man. My daddy told me how to be a man. The United States Navy helped me gain confidence in my ability to be a man. So I don't need the Gillette people or anybody else telling me how to be a man.
Exactly.
I know how to be a man.
But that's affecting the rest of society. Not
only if you let it.
I can't help the rest of society.
No, but it's an individual basis. Only if you let it.
Exactly.
I'm just saying,
You listen.
it affects all this. All
that's the
things
thing.
that are out there.
Bruce, you got
my prospective future mates. It affects them, not me. I can joke about it,
but it doesn't. Whoa. See, there you're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. Because those women out there that are looking for a real man are looking for the confident man. The Navy, the stuff the Navy taught you about. They're looking for the real guy, okay? And the real guy is not the soy boy that hangs out on Twitter and makes a Facebook post about he's being single or this, that, and the other thing. It just doesn't happen.
Yeah, I don't.
That's not a real. Real men don't live like that. I'm sorry.
right.
So
Exactly.
I don't really give 2 fucks about what Gillette thinks that a real man looks like. I stopped buying Gillette's fucking razors long ago.
And by the way, Don Trump, did you know that all of the SSBN submarines class that I served on, the hulls were melted down and sold to the Gillette company to make razor blades? What a fucking irony.
Well, you know what? Hold on. And I'll give you the fact that the hulls of the destroyers and the cruisers that I served on were shimmied down and melted down and given to the Gillette company for razors. But
see, I didn't know that.
The titanium in the hull that you served in did not, I can assure you, get melted down and go to the Gillette company. That titanium, they separated that shit. It's too expensive.
Yeah.
Too important.
Well, I can't.
Your shit did not.
I can't confirm or deny that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Exactly. So your hull was made of real metals. Mine was made of, aluminum and steel.
Yeah, steel ships.
Actually, a lot of steel hulls with aluminum superstructures.
So you served at sea. What kind of ships did you serve on?
Destroyers and cruisers.
Yeah, I was
A
on
couple of shore duties in Pensacola for instructor duties. I was an EW.
But sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I salute you.
Thank you.
Don't salute without your cover.
I got the haircut.
Doors, so you're not supposed to wear a cover.
Right, get rid of cover. No need
I
for
got
cover.
the haircut for it, though. I'm still using a number 2 blade, so.
I think we're friends already, right? We're not only shipmates, we're friends.
We're friends, exactly.
I like your style. I do.
But I wanted to jump up here because I didn't want you to close the stream off so early. It's an early night.
That's what
it's Friday, and
he hasn't had his fucking pie yet. He's gonna eat his pie, and then
That's right. I got pie.
Yes, get your pie, Jesus, brother.
It's time.
Didn't you make a couple of big cobblers the other day?
Yeah. I have blackberry cobblers.
Oh, sure.
You got enough ice cream for that still? Jesus, I'd be wailing on that thing with some ice cream.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
You fucker.
That's going to take a trip. I have to go to the...
So I served on a destroyer tender.
I got that freezer cabinet finished, and it's froze down now, and it's doing pretty good.
You know what a destroyer tender is?
I do know what a destroyer tender is. I actually, let's see, there was a destroyer tender in Gaeta, Italy, that we pulled up alongside for a couple of months. There was a destroyer.
6 destroyers, 3 more to both sides at the same time. Resupply food, resupply weapons, fix anything with machine shops, almost build a destroyer at sea, anchored.
Oh, I know.
Destroyer tender, yeah. And
those tenders had the baddest machine shops in the world.
Yeah, and that was after I got in trouble with the weed and the submarine.
Well, you weren't alone. You weren't alone. In my early years, in my youth, I actually got caught once. But
I never smoked on duty, man. I was sober. Dude, when you're going to press a button to launch a nuclear ballistic missile, you better be a sober motherfucker.
Well, I was lucky enough to be able to run the straight and narrow a little bit longer, and so they gave me back my clearance.
So do you know my story that I served on a SSBN?
I do. You were an electrician? Yes, sir.
ET. The extra testicle.
You were electronic.
I was on
you were ET.
Okay. I was on the launch team.
Dude, you and I we went to the same beep school. Beep school in Orlando, probably. Or where'd you go to beep school at?
No, I went to Guided Missile School, Dam Neck, Virginia.
Okay, but you went to a beep school. You went to a basic electrical and electronic principal school. Beep.
Dam Neck, Virginia.
You're kidding. Dam Neck, Virginia.
It's called the Hog Farm because it's a hog farm.
Oh, I know what it's called. I know exactly where it's at. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the amphib base.
So
that's where they got all those swamp crawlers down there.
Oh, they got
I lived in Richmond, Virginia for the longest time, and we would go from Richmond down to the Outer Banks of North Carolina, and it would always go past the amphib base there in Great Neck Creek. Little Creek, exactly.
Great Neck too. Yep. Yeah, you can tell. I mean, us veterans, and most people are like, oh, you're full of shit, you're not a veteran. From this little conversation, we can both tell that we're all real veterans. You can't
exactly
question.
You can't make this shit up. Exactly.
Right.
Liberty in Virginia Beach.
Oh my God, exactly. The strip joints, the old strip. You know they've gotten rid of all those, but Virginia,
Right. I don't know. I haven't been there in years.
Do you know they used to call Norfolk, Virginia, no fuck vagina?
They had a sign in Virginia Beach, right next to the bar I used to go to. It was stuck in the ground in the dude's front yard. It was his house, and it said, "Dogs and sailors keep off the grass."
Yeah, you know what? But
they hate them. They love sailors in Norfolk, but they hate them in Virginia Beach.
dude, they fucking hate them in Norfolk. There was years when they hated them in Norfolk, and now they love them in Norfolk, and they love them in Virginia Beach now.
Oh, really?
Dude, they love everything about all that money flowing down into the Tidewater area.
Oh yeah, it's a money thing.
And it is a shit ton of it, especially when you see 3 of those big CVNs, three of those carriers in Naval Station, Virginia Beach there at any given time. That means there's 15,000 sailors ashore with a
That's
pocket full of money, baby. Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Sing, you get a gold star. You get a great big gold star.
I don't mean to monopolize the group. Please, somebody else.
No.
Before you showed up.
Yeah, no doubt. No, it's all good.
Glad to see you, Don Trump. How do we call you, Don T. Rump?
Just call me Don. Call me Don. Don. You can call me Don. You can call me like my wife does, shithead.
You can call me Batman or Bruce or
call me whatever you want. Just not late for dinner.
Right. Yeah, I know.
Right.
See, that's
I'm saying.
You got a big dinner pocket.
Damn. I know.
That's dude, that's 22 years of chief petty officer goodness there, baby.
Hey, chief. Now, you're not a master chief. You're just chief. Well, I say just, but the chief runs the fucking boat. They're the backbone of the
I
Navy.
think he just said fire in the boat.
Just the chief. No, sir, I did not need to be a master chief.
I was just a seaman.
I was the seaman. Exactly.
Yeah, I was a third class. After I got busted, I was looking at petty officer.
Dude, in your rate, you could have made A school, C school, been a 6YO.
Yeah, it was the fucking weed.
What was the SRB when your first reenlistment came up? Mine was $16,000, baby. That was a pocket full of money when I got my first re-up.
I got about a check for $600 in the 80s. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
$600 in the 80s per month.
And I got a duty station, which let me go to Pensacola.
Most of these terms like SRV or whatever, I don't know. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah. I started out my tour in Europe, and then I ended up in California.
Don.
Then I ended up in California and in the middle of a political fucking ignorant mess at a MASH unit that was serving Central America, which was back and forth over all that bullshit.
Where?
Where at in Cali?
Fort Ord, California. We were 8th men.
Ah, yes. Fort Ord.
Yeah, buddy. Where the rats live in the trees and the squirrels live in the ground. Exactly. Shit turns green in the winter and brown in the summer. That's all there is. There's one big hill overlooking Monterey Bay. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was one beautiful Monterey Bay. You got to admit that.
Yeah, it was.
Right.
Yeah, it's
you're
beautiful.
a medic.
Yes, sir. Combat specialist.
I love California. I just hate its politic and everything else about it.
I love the flora and fauna, and I love the two-legged creatures with the down.
California's got some nice
that fur down between the legs.
Absolutely, yes, sir.
And two-legged Californians are hotter than a pistol.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I had a couple. Trust me.
So what you gonna do once you get mobile? You're gonna stay in Montana, or are you gonna
go to the grocery store? Well, I'm trying to go off grid, like you were talking about. I'm trying to find a piece of property, and
so really,
well, to answer your question, hold on. The main thing is when you're living in a town of 20,000 people or so, it's a bad place to be when the shit hits the fan. And if I don't have wheels, see,
20,000 ain't bad.
Wheels is very fucking crucial.
20,000 ain't bad.
I'm heading for the fucking wilderness. Calls me, I answer the fucking call.
Yeah, 20,000 ain't bad, Bruce. 20,000 ain't a bad number. I'm telling you.
See, I got to go with Emerald on this.
Dude,
I disagree with your first analysis. I really do. I disagree with your first analysis. In a city of 20, shit hits the fan. A city of 20,000 is where you want to be.
Yeah, that's where you want to be.
Or on the suburbs, on the outskirts. I don't want to be in the fucking heart of the city. This is
well, I mean, even a heart of 20,000 is just not a lot of people.
It's not.
Dude,
but I agree that you should be out out in the boonies as far as you can.
Right.
Removed as far as you can. I agree with that.
Hold on, let me tell you something about the heart of this tiny town. They're fucking meth heads. They're fighting every night. They're shooting and stabbing each other.
Yeah.
It's wicked. It's fucking wicked.
Well, then get the fuck out of Dodge.
I'm trying my best, goddammit.
Okay, all right. So let's discuss it. Okay. So I kind of am a little disheartened to hear you talk about some of the looking at land opportunities that you're looking at, because you're not either A, somebody's not giving you the right information, or B, you're not looking in the right place.
No, I'm ignorant. Ignorant doesn't mean
hold on. Whoa.
You just don't know enough about
Okay, just stop, Bruce. Listen to what he's got to say.
Dude, I've been doing this most of my adult life, is looking for little pieces of property that, like you're doing. And I currently have 7 of them. 7 of them to exceed.
Ignorant does not mean stupid.
No.
This isn't about that, Bruce.
But let's get you educated. That's all I'm saying is let's get you educated. Let's get you looking at the right piece of property.
I'm talking about myself. I'm ignorant about many things.
It's okay. It's okay. Well, he's trying to help you, is what he's saying.
That's fine.
So open your mind and learn something.
We'll get you the piece of property that you need. If you really want to go off grid, we'll get you what you want. It's not a problem, because what you want is out there. I just bought one of what you want. I bought 5 acres for $15,000.
Holy shit! I'd have jumped on that in a heartbeat.
That's all over the place. It really is.
I've got a guaranteed VA home loan that I've never used.
I know.
That I've never used. It's just sitting there.
You're going to. Okay? Just as soon as we get you a piece of property. So here's the way it'll work. We'll get you 5 acres for $15,000. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to go to the VA and you're going to say, I have a piece of property. This is worth $15,000. That's $15,000 of equity that you're going to give me on my $50,000 or $250,000 home loan that you're going to give me. And I already have equity, so I don't have to bring any down payment money to that. I don't have to bring shit to that. And then you've now got a homestead with a low 0 down payment and a low 30-year. Let's see. I think 30-year money's right at 3% now with 0 points to buy. So you're going to get this thing cheap.
Oh, wait, Don.
Go ahead.
What is equity? I don't have anything of value to put up.
Okay, so maybe I glossed over that part real fast. Let me slow rewind that. So you're going to buy this 5 acres, $15,000, and the way you're going to buy it is going to be one of 2 ways. You're going to set it up on a payment plan through a bank or somebody, and you can use your VA to buy that for no money down, or, and this is even better, owner financing. Normally, situations like that, 5 acres, $15,000, $20,000, $25,000, owner will finance it for you.
Now, is that the same? Can I interrupt again, please?
Go ahead.
Important question, because I'm starting to learn this. I'm doing a mega research. There's this thing where you're buying land straight from the owner, like owners, but there's a title company in between. It's not like a mortgage.
Well, it's not a title company either. It could be a title company or a lawyer or anybody that knows how to make the things in your state work the way you want them to work. And yes, you're dealing directly with the owner at that point in the program.
Yep.
But you have to know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So you need to walk into that conversation educated.
Yeah, I barely do, man. I'm trying to suck in all the info I can get.
But we'll get you there. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
We'll get you there. What you want
to get scammed a lot, too. The first thing you do
What do you want, Don?
Sure that the person that's selling you the land actually owns it. That's what I learned. There's a lot of scams.
There's a lot of scams. There's a lot of different ways that land is marketed. For instance, early on, 10 years ago plus, I had a piece of property that I was in Virginia, and it was 5.77 acres. And I have it for sale for $28,000. And I constantly have it for sale. It's always for sale. Always. Now, I found it for sale on someone else's site about a year after I had put it up for sale with my first realtor. And I called that realtor. I called that realtor and I said, well, who the fuck are you? And why do you have this on your site? He's like, well, I have permission to do this from the owner. I said, no, you don't. I'm the owner. So he scammered around a little bit. You could hear him, oh shit, this, that, and the other thing. But turns out that between the lady that I had marketed or I had used as a realtor, between her home office and his home office, there was a mutual marketing agreement.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I have no fucking idea. But what it did was allowed him to sell my property. And now when you think about that, that's not the worst thing in the world. Because my property is for sale.
It would take your permission at the very end to sign off on it.
Absolutely. He's not going to be able to sell this out from under me. If he finds a buyer, he's still got to come to me.
Right. And they get a percentage of the sale for finding the buyer. It's called finder's fee. It's a basic real estate purchase rate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Realtors make it on both ends.
Yep.
Understand that.
The selling realtor and the buying realtor both make usually 3 to 5% of the loan between the two of them.
See, I just the first thing I asked about when I called the realtor looking for a piece of land for $1,500, and I said, how much am I going to pay you? And he's like, oh, don't worry about that. You ain't got to pay me shit.
He's right.
That's right, because the owner pays for it.
Yep. Seller pays.
Yep.
Seller always pays the realtor.
Yeah.
So that's rule number one. Remember that one.
But I sold that $150,000 house for $190,000.
See, I thought realtors would want me
after
to
3 years
something for their services. It's just like common sense. If you're ignorant.
I used to be that. I want to treat everybody right and do the right thing in realty thing. I used to be that guy. I stopped being that guy after I got my second screwing in real estate.
Right.
So stop being that guy right now before you get your first screwing in real estate. Okay. Trust me when I say that the lions and the pride are all going to get fed when the kill happens.
Is it that bad, really?
It is that bad, but it does. It happens. So don't worry about the pride getting fed. The pride's going to get fed. You just make sure the kill happens.
I'll just be the guy in the middle that gets fucked.
You're just the kill.
Yeah.
Right.
You're the kill. You're the guy that, if you're the buyer.
They actually refer to him as corpse.
Yeah.
Target.
They call it a corpse. They just call it corpse.
Brother. It is all welcome to the purchase of land.
At least I have the common sense to ask these serious questions and to listen to intelligent people, knowledgeable people. I don't rush in where angels feel dread.
It cost us to sell that house for $190,000. Cost us $8,000 after everything's said and done.
I got a house in Maryland I'm trying to get rid of right now that it's probably going to cost me about $27,000 in realtor fees to get rid of.
Don, are you a realtor?
No, I'm not.
But that house is worth what?
Are you flipping?
2.1. Something like that, did you say?
Well, no, the house is only worth 500 and some change.
Oh, really? I thought you said
flipping houses. Are you buying and selling?
No. That's my home. That's my home in Maryland.
Wow.
Well, it was my home, though it's the one that I'm trying to get out of.
5 cents. I would not live in Maryland if you paid me.
Well, I mean, if you work there, they paid him, so yeah.
Well, they paid. That's kind of the thing. They paid me handsomely to live and work there. So
I copy.
So,
I made it worth my while. I was in between Pax River. Let's see, Pax. Let's see, Tucson. What's the other one down there?
I'm just saying, it's not a good place to be when the shit hits the fan.
No,
it's a bad place. It's a bad place. Yeah.
But I mean, now I was still out in the woods. I had 6 acres, and I was really digging it. But the problem was, it was right there on the Beltway, and it's not where you want to be when the shit hits the fan.
It's a fan. No.
And so my Nevada escape right now, that feels
perfect timing too, because there's a whole lot of people getting ready to leave DC.
You're absolutely right. No, you're right. This is something I've been trying to do for 20 years, 30 years. I spent a little time out in Seattle and Cali and Portland area when I was a youngster. And I always said that I wanted to get back out here and maybe retire out here. So, yeah, the West is where I want to be. Plus, I'm an outdoors guy. I'm an RV guy.
Don, the Northwest, not the Southwest.
Well, I'm a West guy, okay? So if I don't have to live in Seattle's politic, if I can just buy some land out in the boonies and enjoy some of their outback, then I'm good with that.
The side of the Cascades. The east side of the Cascades is
the east side of the Cascades.
Yeah.
I like down along the
Wenatchee, Washington.
I have heard of Wenatchee, Washington. It's a little dry out there for me, though.
Yeah, well, it's right there next to the Cascades. You just hop over a mountain and you're fucking.
I don't want to be that close. I don't want to be that close. No. I want to be out towards.
Idaho's better.
Yeah, Idaho's better. Exactly.
Stay away from Boise. It's full of Muslims
and Californians. Yes.
Stay away from Boise, southern Idaho, or the mountains of central. See, I'm thinking about all this shit, dude. I've got so many thoughts.
I'm so glad I live in the land of Oz.
Man,
that's the thing right there. Oz has got Emerald's got the shit.
I didn't even move there.
So for starters, he's got that whole constitutional carry thing working out, which I really do.
I've got an open invitation to come to his place.
Well, see, I don't understand why you would stay in. Now, Montana is a beautiful place when it's not snowing.
Right.
It is.
Yeah, it is cold here.
But when the cold comes, holy studs, brother.
Don, last year I broke a record 60 below 0 Fahrenheit.
Brother, I don't know.
You know, we didn't even get. I don't even think we got below 0. Oh my God, Don! I hope they got a package on the way, because it's not like it hurt.
As a matter of fact, you do.
Okay.
You gotta be a motherfucker to live in Montana. Here's what they say here: Montana will either make you or break you. And I'm half broken right now. Half broken.
Let me offer a piece of life advice. The one thing that I've discovered after being on this mortal coil for approximately 60 years is the less stress that I had to put my mortal carcass through when I was a youngster means the more comfort that I will currently and in the future enjoy in my current life. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The less shit you put it through early means the less shit you got to take later on.
Yeah, but what if it's the opposite? What if you take all the shit early and you try to relax later on?
Well, see, I knowing 60 years of life, having 60 years of life behind me tells me that it's exactly the opposite. So my experience has been exactly the opposite.
My life is just full of shit. It never fucking ends. God is testing me to the fucking core.
Stop.
Yeah,
Stop. Stop beating your head against it. Okay? Roll with it.
I am rolling with it.
Okay?
I'm telling you, life gets no easier. My mama told me just a few years ago, she said, just remember this, growing old is not for wimps.
No, it's not. It's not. But I'm like you. Most of the shit that I've done already, I should already be dead.
Yeah, me too.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, me too. I can go any day now. I'm totally cool with it.
It's kind of like somebody asked me today, are you doing a full-time RV thing? I say no. I can't do a full-time RV thing. Here's why. I spent the first 20 years of my life riding ships. 3 high bunks with fucking 300 plus other guys sharing a shower.
150, that means 300 stinking feet. The same.
Exactly. 300 people sharing 20 shitters. Not exactly the most fun. So when I got out of the Navy, one of the first things I did was when I built my house, my first house, the first bathroom that I had built was a fucking palatial spa.
I hear you, man. In the sauna.
The shower was 6 by 6 and had 3 heads. The jacuzzi bath, me and the wife, and neither one of us are small people, crawl in there and can swim, okay? I have a heated floor, 2 heated towel racks, remote control lights. I'm not shitting you. I have a phone next to the shitter in my master bathroom.
I feel you, man.
There's a TV there. I'm not joking. I'm on satellite TV from the shitter.
Did you have a bidet?
No, I did not do the bidet. That's way too European for me. My point here is real simple. I wanted the comfort, and I've grown accustomed to the comfort throughout the more mature years of my life.
Right.
I spend a large amount of my treasure and value on a daily basis, time and effort, creating a comfortable life for myself and my core family. So,
nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I salute you.
I'm not doing anything anybody else is not doing. And dude, welcome. That's the American, like you said, that's the American way.
That's right.
That's what it should be.
Yeah. That's
So,
right.
I'm a lucky guy. I've always considered myself lucky.
I have been lucky here and there, but every time somebody calls me lucky, it sure seems like I just went through a whole bunch of hard work.
Hey, what are the first 3 letters in the word luck? E-L. What are the first 3 letters? L-U-C. What are the first 3 letters in Lucifer? L-U-C. Be careful when you wish luck, because that means chance.
Well, I disagree with that. Okay? My analysis tells me
I've been dealing with in my head for a few days.
Okay.
Luck is the coming together of both training and opportunity.
That's right. Informational awareness is everything.
Blessing. That's the word blessing. That's not luck.
That's not luck.
That's out there for you guys.
That's just opportunity. I mean, that's the way it works.
I've tried to research the word. Like when you say good luck to someone, are you wishing them good Lucifer?
No, Jesus.
Lord. What?
I think about it. It's starting to sound like drop now. Right?
It's starting to sound like drop, exactly.
But yeah. But anyway, yeah. But yeah, that's what I was saying. Is like
you guys
there's no
such.
I don't think there is. I don't think there is no. Luck is a perception from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's It's just a
It means
perception.
chance, though. It's like a gamble. When
No,
you say
there's
good luck,
very
that
little
means
gamble about
that's-
it. If you want to get esoteric about it, it's more like fate.
Exactly what I'm saying.
But
And I'd rather say you were blessed by the Lord.
Coming together of skill and opportunity. It's just
Right.
it's really that simple. It's the ability to capitalize on a particular opportunity because you have a particular experience set or are in a particular time and place. I mean, it is. I've seen idiots be successful because they were in the right place at the right time.
Oh,
Yeah.
what does that word mean, successful?
Well, success is a various measurement, and it's very subjective measurement that everybody has.
and you know what I
And
think
nobody's is the same.
you know what I think is time for some successful fire in the bowl.
I think it is.
All right, I'll be back in 1 minute.
Brought to you by Sausage Gravy Biscuit Farms.
Dot
Dot
com.
com.
Dot
I can never get that right.
com.
Dot com.
That was funny. I heard a beep beep.
So I'm trying to figure out how to bring up the chat.
Now,
And
I noticed tonight that StreamYard has a chat window in there.
Yes, StreamYard does have a chat window in there, and Drop has been sending me a couple of Vegas and a sinking salt flat. Don't salute petty officers messages in private chat.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, that's fine.
yeah. I mean, he gets like that sometimes, and I really wish he wouldn't. You know.
Well, okay. I don't have a problem with him being who he is or what he wants to do or whatever. That's cool. Okay. My problem is real simple. I don't have the time to put up with it. It's my problem. It's my issue. I don't have the fucking patience for it. I have what's called a LTS. It's a debilitating disease called low tolerance for stupidity. And when people start telling me that they know the future is going to happen, my LTS just fucking triggers off the rails. You ought to see it. It's just like bing,
Right.
bing,
I
bing,
get
bing,
that.
bing.
I know that response. Right. Yeah.
How can I contact Don Trump? How can I contact you?
Sausage Gravy Biscuit.
Oh, you're the sausage. Oh, fuck me.
At gmail.com.
I told you.
Oh, fuck, dude. You're the fucking... Oh, shit.
Yeah, he's the sausage gravy biscuit pervert.
I've known about that website. I've been there. I'm on a place an order very soon.
And here you were thinking, holy fuck, what's he? You know what? I've made this a statement 100,000 times.
I made a name in a chat room. It's just some fucker that likes Donald Trump.
Just some fucker that likes Donald Trump. Exactly. That's all I am. It's just some fucker that likes Donald Trump.
Yeah, same here, brother.
And I'm good with that.
Yeah.
But I'm a fucker that likes Donald Trump that I have said 100,000 times that I take care of the veterans at Sausage Gravy Biscuit.
Hey, man, I'm in severe fucking pain for 30 fucking years, and I've kissed the VA. I've quit all my pain meds. 2 years. I've been clean. I haven't smoked in 2 years.
So what are you saying? It's time for you to go natural, or
well, I just got off the...
What are they get that VA monkey off your back? Is that?
I already did that. What happened 4 days ago is I got released from probation.
I heard. Congratulations.
So now I can technically not get charged with really severe. I could still get charged if they caught me smoking a joint.
Yep. And again, that's one of those Montana problems. That's one of those Montana problems.
See,
Dude, I had the same issue in Maryland, okay? I couldn't carry. I paid too much state taxes, and I couldn't smoke weed freely. Go ahead.
Don, but hold on. Now, as of 4 days ago, I can reapply for the state medical marijuana program. I think there's so much shit that I've got to. So,
well, that'll definitely get the VA monkey off your back for sure, forever.
No,
let me ask you this.
I can still. I might be able to get away with eating a fucking edible. They haven't piss tested me in 2 years. Here's the fucking trip, dude. The whole time I was on, they tested me the first day 2 years ago. And the whole time I'd go in to see my probation officer, I was like, all right, give me the piss test. I'm ready. He'd like, what you're asking for, that pretty much tells us that you really are clean. And I'd be like, no, dude, piss test me. God damn it. And he's like, well, it cost the county $200. We're not worried about you. You're on the low end of the totem pole. And still to this day, I have not been piss tested 2.5 fucking years. So I'm ready for a fucking gummy bear. All right? God damn it. Yeah.
So I don't, well,
I'm in severe fucking pain, dude,
So-
every fucking day. If you can't tell, I'm fucking crazy from severe pain.
well,
It's one of the worst pains known to medical science. The sciatic nerve is pinched.
I know exactly where that nerve is and how bad it hurts.
Oh, yeah.
So here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to put you on the same protocols that I have put Emerald on, and maybe not such a large protocol, but it'll be.
It's not about getting high. It's about the fucking. God damn it! The party was over 20 years ago. All right. It's not about sativa. I'm talking. You know what I'm
Pain
talking
relief. You're looking for some pain relief. That's fine. I get it. That's it. That's people do. That's what most people are looking for when they start smoking a real good indica. What's that?
Can you tell I'm being honest, dude?
You know what? You sound pretty honest, and I have no other reason to disbelieve you.
Don't ask my friends. They've known me for 2 years.
I have no reason to disbelieve you. You haven't stood up in front of God, country, and other patriots and said next April that the fucking world is going to come to an end and some shit's going to come outside of the goddamn sun. So I have no real reason to doubt anything that you've said. It all sounds pretty reasonable to me. What do I know? I'm just some guy.
Yeah, some fucker that likes Trump.
Exactly. I'm just some fucker who likes Trump.
You saw my hat, right?
I did. I saw your flag and everything else back there, dude. That's bad as shit.
So, I'm all about the indica and pain relief.
Well, you know what? It just so happens that I happen to have some indica that I'm not a real big fan of. So I'm gonna see if I can't see if it can show up in your area somewhere. But you're gonna have to help me out here.
Well, I posted my telephone number in the chat the other day. I left it there for 10 seconds. I was like, you got 10 seconds to call me, and nobody called me. Of course.
Okay. Well, I don't need to call you. You just need to send. You have my email address. I just told it to you. Sausage gravy biscuit pervert at gmail.com.
Sausage gravy biscuit
pervert
at copy
at
gmail.com.
Copy. Roger that.
Shoot me your physical address, and
first we'll do a test email. You just get a test email from me, and then you reply to that, and then I'll send you my physical address.
Oh, okay. We're using the okay.
Military
protocols are involved. All right, got you, brother. No problem.
Top secret security clearance. I work on nuclear weapons. I don't fuck around.
Roger that. Copy that, brother.
Over and out. Thank you, sir.
But I'm trying to put together a few little things, little odds and ends for
I just got to be sure
Mr. Wizard.
that there's a whole lot of
I'm
shit
who I am.
I got to be careful about, when you order shit like this on the internet, the fucking non-such agency is watching and you get put on a watch list. And it's not paranoia if they're really out to get you. So I'm on the low end of the totem pole, so I got to be very careful.
So a couple of things.
Yeah.
They are copying your shit, no matter what. Your email address, this stream, any kind of encrypted anything, everything's getting a copy. It all goes through Echelon, and it all ends up on a storage array in fucking Utah somewhere. Okay?
Yeah, you're wise, just like me. Yeah.
Right. So all that ends up there, and depending on what words are in it or how important it is or how it's been prioritized, it gets decoded, it gets processed, blah, 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 blah.
No, just go ahead and block him. Go ahead and block him. I don't have moderator process here.
They got bigger fish to fry.
Just block him. Okay.
Right. Yeah. So they don't really give two shits about us. They just don't. We can do pretty much whatever we want to do.
They're talking to you because if they wanted to, they're probably watching the stream. Hello, NSA. Why don't you bust somebody that wears a towel around their head that doesn't give a shit instead of us sailors? That fucked yourself, NSA. Story boy, fucking lawyers. I bet you.
I used to work up there, by the way.
Well,
I used to work at the. I used to work on the TAO group, on the Russia desk. So
talking about you, Don.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm a big believer that you can't run a good offense unless you know, or you can't run a good defense unless you know what the offense is.
Yeah, that's right.
So unless you know what the Chinese and the NSA are doing, then you can't go forward.
I'm an honorably discharged veteran. I love my country. Well, actually, the way things are going, I might be the bad guy.
No, dude, you're the good guy.
Yeah.
So, here's what I wanted to tell you. Here's what I wanted to bring up to you. So, when you talk about going to the state of Montana and getting a medical marijuana card, I have to recommend against that, and here's why. Yeah, because in some states, the minute you apply for and are granted a medical marijuana a card, then that notification is then given to the state ATF or law enforcement that then precludes you from getting a concealed carry. Well, no, it doesn't.
Or concealed carry. I thought about all.
I'm not sure it precludes the firearm. In some states it may, but I do know in the state of Nevada, it precludes the CCW.
And I've heard stories, and I've talked to people personally, face to face, and through chat. As soon as you get that, the VA will cut you off on your prescription pain meds or even muscle relaxers.
So I have to recommend against a medical marijuana card for a VA person. Okay, that's one of the reasons
canceled. Dude, my shit's been canceled for 2 fucking years. I'm not on the program anymore.
Well, but that's why you want to go to Nevada.
Wait, Nevada has medical marijuana now?
No, Nevada has recreational.
So
that means you don't have to.
Wait, but how does the VA hospital, if you go into a Nevada VA hospital and you need to be on muscle relaxers or hydrocodone,
it's still federally against the law.
No way. But do they still let you smoke pot and receive your prescription pain pills through the VA? I bet not. I bet they piss test you like they were doing to me here, and they were like, and I pissed clean for 3 fucking years. And guess what they put in my medical record? Marijuana dependent. And I was clean for 3 fucking years. And they still put marijuana. What the fuck is marijuana dependent? Could you please explain that shit to me? That's in my VA record right now.
That's one of the reasons I don't even go to the VA. I don't even involve myself in the VA.
I told them to go fuck themselves.
Nah, they put me in. Last time I went to VA for something I thought was serious about me, they stuck me in a machine that wasn't put together yet.
No, so I got
I was like, fuck this, man. I'm not going back.
What the VA says about it because I don't involve myself with the VA.
I'm slow, man. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed.
We'll get you there, brother.
So I've cut the V off.
That's why you keep me on staff. That's all I'm saying.
All right. You'll expect an email from me.
Fuck the VA.
It will look like anonymous. I'll put something in the title of the email that you will know it's me. Okay.
Okay.
Put it there. You will know it's me.
Are you sending from a Gmail's?
Fuck Gmail. Hell no.
Okay. All right. I'm just.
No, it's a secure, highly encrypted email from a foreign country that the United States can't touch.
Oh, okay. Very nice. I'm impressed.
You should be. I study security first.
I don't know none of that shit.
Well, once you see, you want me to send it? I'll send it right now.
Just, when you get a chance. It's not a big thing. Send me your physical address.
I'm going to do it right now while we're talking.
And I'll put you in the next rotation.
I got your email address. I got your number, motherfucker.
A lot of people got my number. Motherfuckers calling me, blowing my shit up all over the place.
You know, that used to be a threatening term. I got your number.
Yeah, okay.
8675309. Jenny, I got your number on the wall.
But yeah, that's I'm about ready to hit it, guys. It's almost 2:00 in the morning, so.
All right, man. Love you,
all right, brother.
I hung in there for as long as I could.
No, much love, much respect, and appreciation.
Rock on, man. We've got so much. I don't know, man. I just seem to be doing so much, and it's.
Hey, man. Thank you for being here and taking over for Sick Pat. I hope he's okay. I don't know what happened to him.
He passed out. He gets trashed and he just zonk. And I was like, hell with it. I just let it here.
I'm sorry, but I just got the chat up, and I'm seeing that. Wow.
Yeah.
There's some shit going on in the chat right now. Drop is just like
gone off he's gone off that deep end. Yeah.
I'm glad I couldn't see. I'm glad I was chat blind. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
Because if I'd have seen any of this shit, look at that sick.
I know. I was so proud of you. I thought you saw it and didn't say nothing. I was so proud of you.
Oh my God! I feel so bad now. Okay.
No. You're good. You're good. It's better
enough. I made it through the night and I didn't say anything. I just focused on you two guys.
I know.
Which was the cool part. So that's what I really wanted to do.
So
anyway.
I'm honored to speak a gentleman, sailor at your stature, dog.
Nah, dude, I ain't nobody. I'm just a guy. That's all.
Strong.
I'm just a dude, exactly. I'm just a dude, just a squirrel trying to get a nut.
And I'm just a podunk trying to survive in the mountains of Missouri.
Yeah. You got the fucking shit up there. You really do. You got 100 acres up in the woods. Sounds like you're sitting on some water. You're getting.
I'm thinking about it. Believe me, I'm thinking about going through the winter.
Hey, Doc, it's the Navy Intel G. I'm telling you.
Dude, I'm telling you, it is. It's so nice. It sounds like you've got it made up there. It really does.
Well, I'm thinking about it. It's just it's the southern and just look at the street riots and
I don't have a real problem with the where he's at. There's not going to be any riots.
I don't want to go back.
No, there ain't gonna be no riots around here. No.
I'm a Western guy now. I'm a mountain man. I ain't going back to the South.
Yeah,
for a visit, I'll go visit you, Wizard. That's all.
I gotta say, this is a safe place. I mean, everybody carries.
Well, I might. So you could change my mind.
Right. It's not the Wild West. It's a very polite society right here, right?
I might come to visit you, but
just don't fuck up.
See.
You'll be fine. Be nice, smile, shake a hand. Yeah.
Try to be nice. Try to be patient. And if all else fails, punch him in the throat.
Kick him in the nuts.
Exactly. That's just, you got to get through.
You got it. There's plenty of 2x4 sitting around.
You ain't gotta worry about his fucking jowls.
Right.
But I want to throw a shout out to the Colonel and a shout out to Singh for hanging with us.
Yeah.
Through this whole load of horse shit. Big ups to both you guys.
Yes, kudos. Kudos and salutes. You get your gold star. Just saying, if I could give you another admin level, I would. You can come up on the screen, man. How's that? Be great. Say what, Bruce?
Who's coming on the screen?
Yeah.
What'd you say? Bad copy.
Oh, I was just saying. We were complimenting them for their demeanor and their defense of the channel in the flight of a gone wild guest.
Listen to some of the most excellent Southern rock music you'll ever hear in your whole life. Molly Hatchet, motherfuckers. Good night. I love you. I love you like a brother from another mother.
You guys are the best, the awesomes, and I'm gonna make up a few words because that's how they do it here.
All right, guys. Take care of yourselves. Much love, much respect. Thank you all.
God bless and
Appreciate
dream well,
everybody.
Patriots.
It's nice to meet you, Don.
Pleasure was mine, girls.
Hey, Don, hold
have
on.
a wonderful evening.
Don, hold on for a second. All right, guys. I'll see you
Good
tomorrow.
night.
Y'all be good. Later.
All right. Good job. Yeah. No, Don, no.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm sorry to call you. I was expecting you to stay on the screen with me because we could talk in the back room. But it's all good.
All right.
No. No. It's all good. I know you didn't know. And I was just like, oh, damn, he already left. No, I was getting ready to start talking to you. And
What's up? How's the world treating you?
and
Why the fuck do you put up with drop?
he's entertaining to a point, and then he becomes a problem. He'll be back. He's one of those. He's one of those. You just got. So I mean, it's he's like the occasional clown that comes in. You know what I'm saying? And he's got a good intentions, but he's somehow gotten twisted in his life and goes off the deep end, especially when he's drunk. And then he just takes over everything because he does these other podcasts and stuff like that where he's the only voice, and it's a dominant performance kind of situation for him. I get him completely, his demeanor and psyche and stuff. He's fun to talk to sometimes, especially when he's fairly sober. But yeah, he gets stupid, and then we got to kick him out.
See the entertainment value.
Right. But it diminishes as we talk because he's getting drunk the whole time he's talking to us. That's the problem. So I hope you understand. It's kind of one of those things is like We have another guy that does that stuff from time to time, and believe it or not, it's Dallas. He'll flip out and just go stupid.
Yeah.
Okay, so, oops, I'm out of here. Hold on a second. But we love him, you know. We love him, and we just he does come back around to sanity and comes back and talks to us and stuff like that. So we love him, and it's just one of those things. It's like your crazy Uncle Ben. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he gets more alcohol, he gets less, kind of thing.
Yeah,
So
I guess I've gotten less and less tolerant of my crazy Uncle Ben.
right.
As my age